So working on my KLR 650 2008 Gen 2, and we're trying to replace a starter. It went out on me the other day, and so I removed the heat shield. Obviously you got the 2 screws here to take out. I've already pulled some of this stuff loose and just put it back together to show y'all. Very simple. So pull your exhaust support bolt here, and then you'll pull off these 2 Phillips head screws covering your rear brake fluid reservoir. Pull this bolt that holds the reservoir to it, and then drop the little spacer. Don't lose that. And that goes in this little hole here on the reservoir. This little shield from the back comes off, and you can access this bolt here that tightens up and connects your muffler to your exhaust pipe. You'll pull the acorn nuts. I've already pulled those loose, but that's what they look like. Pull those off to the front here, and then this will just come right off. Just be real gentle with it, obviously. Don't want to tear anything up. Working it off of those bolts, and then working it out from this pipe, or from your muffler rather. You don't have to pull it all the way out necessarily, but if you can, it'll make life way easier, obviously. So we're just gonna fiddle with it, and I'll start it back up after I get the exhaust line out. I did end up having to loosen up this little bolt here. It's just a 10 millimeter. The support line for your clutch cable that runs through here. Not a huge deal at all. So now we can get to our starter bolts and wiring. So we got these loosened up. It was these 3 bolts, and then two bolts and this 1 nut, all 10 millimeter. Obviously my cover here is dry rotted, needs to be replaced, so we'll get that taken care of. Anyways, yeah, so this is gonna be your positive, your negative, and obviously make sure that your bike is off or the battery's disconnected. And so we'll pull these and the wires off, and the starter should come right out like so. And there's your starter. Mine is seized up. It tore up on me the other day, so that's out, and we'll get the new one put in there. Here's our new starter. We're gonna go ahead and, if I can get this to sit here, we're gonna put some oil on the O-ring here, just to make sure it seats in there well. I've got a little oil here at the bottom from where I pulled the old one out. Just a little bit, just to make it wet all the way around, get a good seat. Alright. And obviously, tabs go down to bolt it in. And let's see if I do this one-handed. There we go. Now further. There we go. Okay. These line up there well, and we're gonna get our wiring hooked back up, and everything will put back together. So I've got everything put back together now. Starter's in there, everything's wired up. I didn't get the boot yet to go over that connection there, but I'll pick that up probably on Monday. Everything's closed for the weekend, but anyways, we'll test it out here real quick. It turns over, so that's great.